What's up, YouTube? How's everybody doing today on this fine, beautiful day? Check this out. Look how beautiful it is here in Ohio. It's so damn beautiful. Ooh, the sun's bright. Look how beautiful it is. It's so damn beautiful in this beautiful Ohio. But I was told here next week it's supposed to get cold out again. So we're enjoying this weather. So I just wanted to do a quick video real quick on the bracket I was trying to explain the other night. Alright, so I posted a video on this bracket I was making, and someone made a comment on a video or another video of mine. It's like, well, that's not going to work. Well, the bracket that I started making was this guy right here. That bracket there. So whoever made the comment, yeah, it won't work. Yeah, you're right, it didn't work. Want to know why it didn't work? Because it's not tall enough. I made it too short. But that's okay, because fabrication work is something that it just comes off the top of your head. You know, you just visualize a picture of something in your head and you just go for it. It's nothing that you draw, nothing that you look at or anything like that. Okay? That's how I work. I used to, when I was a kid, I put model cars together. The little plastic model cars. And when I was putting those together when I was a kid, older I got, better I got at it. Better I got at it. Then I started learning how to chop cars in half and build what I want to build. For an example, if someone bought me a model car, it was a 57 Chevy, 2-door, and I liked the body style and stuff, but I wanted to see what a 4-door looked like. So what I would do is chop the model car, the body in half, and take styrene plastic and make a 4-door car out of it. So that's what you called scratch building. Well, I done that ever since I was 5 years old, putting model cars together clear up until I'm still not out of them. I still mess with them, but I haven't messed with them for about 3 or 4 years now. I got rid of a lot of model cars because I ended up started making really good money and started doing stuff like I am now. So right now, fabrication work is something that it just comes off the top of your head. Like if I look at this fender and say, hey, I don't like that fender. I want it to bow out more. I want to put bigger tires on it. I want to bring it out more. So what I would do is either fabricate out of some metal, cut the fender, do whatever I need to do to bend that out more and make a nice bubble fender. Or I will get a piece of cardboard or something, make my diagram, what I need to make, and then lay fiberglass on it, and then peel the cardboard off, and then there I go. I got my fiberglass fender. You see what I'm saying? So fabrication out of metal is a little different. So when I say I'm going to fabricate a bracket, the reason why I fabricated a bracket is because the way the roll bar fits in the back end, it fits fine on the driver's side because I didn't cut anything out. The factory bracket is still there. So I needed to make, the way I made the fender on the passenger side has a more slope. I wanted a more of a slope on the side, right? So, and that's what I got. it comes up and then it slopes down in the back and then it rounds off. Okay, so that's the way I wanted it, because it kind of made the fender come down a little bit, and that's what I wanted. I wanted the fender to come down because, as you can tell how tall the fender sits, the fender sat pretty high up. So by doing that, the old fender that I have not cut yet looks like that. The only thing I did with this fender over here is I just welded that piece in because it was all rotted out. So I was like, you know what? I wanted that fender to look like this fender, but I'm in a rush to get the car done because it's not a show vehicle. It's not a restored vehicle. So eventually I'm going to take this vehicle and tear it completely down and customize this whole back end. So I figured just leave it like how it is. Save me on some time, just leave it like how it is. So I did. I want it to come up and then I want it to slope down, just like I did over here. It comes up and then it slopes down. So now I need to make a bracket. So the bracket I'm making is there. That's the bracket. We're going to circle our holes so we can drill our holes for the bolts. We're going to use this bolt. It's going to come up and I'm going to tack weld it underneath. So it will come up and be tack welded like that. I don't know if I'm going to do it all 4 holes or if I'm going to just do it to this one and the other ones will have nuts on them. This is the other piece of metal that I'm going to weld on here, and it's going to sit just like that. So with that being said, that's how it's going to look, and then I will close here and here off on both sides, close it in. That's why I need to weld where my holes are going to be. I need to weld either screws up through and put bolts on them or nuts on them, or weld the nuts underneath where you can just screw the screw down in. I don't know yet. It's almost something like that. That's how that is set up. So that's what I'm going to be working on today. Here in a little bit I'm going to do a video of me tack welding this bracket. This side here, I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to tack weld it in there just like so, and then I'm going to pull it out, and then I will finish welding it up, grinding it down, make it look pretty. And probably here in a month or two, then I will come back, pull the roll bar back out, cut this one off here, and do the same thing, make a bracket, and then call it good. So the brackets can be the same brackets, so it's not different brackets. Like I said, this vehicle eventually will be tore completely down because I have a big idea for it. And the idea I have is I'm thinking about this winter, this next winter, hopefully I have a house out in the country with a big garage where I can park this in there off to the side and just work on it. That's all what I want to do, is just take my time and work on it. So my idea in my head, this is a 2002 Kia Sportage, okay? It's 4-wheel drive. It's 5-speed. Runs strong. It's got a Eclipse motor, a Mitsubishi engine in it, so it runs very strong. The engine's been maintained very well. So what I was thinking about doing is, yes, it's 4-wheel drive. Everything in the rear end we're going to keep, and what we're going to do eventually is we're going to cut this part here where it curves. We're going to find the edge here, and we're going to cut it completely off. Right there. We're going to cut it completely off. And then I'm going to take a S10 cab, and where the back glass is, the bottom half of the cab, I'm going to cut it out, and I'm going to weld it in here. Okay, because the cab of an S10 and a Kia Sportage is the same length, same width. So it's going to fit in there perfect. So we're going to weld that piece in, the bottom of the S10 cab. We're going to weld it in so I can put the S10 window in it. And then what we're going to do is put an S10 frame underneath this. We're going to leave the engine. We're going to leave the engine in it, or we're going to put a 305 in it. Either leave the engine in here, or we're going to do a 305. I don't know yet. I doubt this is going to fit up with an S10 frame, so we might just do a 305 underneath it. Do a 305 underneath the hood, and then we're going to have the S10 frame underneath, and it's going to have an S10 bed on the back of it. So it's going to be called a Kia S10. Never seen it done. I've never seen one done. So that's what I'm thinking about building. I thought it would look pretty cool because I love the body lines of this vehicle. I think it would look cool because it kind of looks like a tracker, but at the same time, I want the bed a little bit longer so we can haul stuff in it better. The way this window is going to be made is it's going to be made as where you can pull the window out and it be all open. Almost like your, what are those? I forget the name of the, I think it's like a Chevy something, and where the back end, you can remove it and then it's all open, or you can put it back in and then it's a pickup truck. So that's what I'm thinking about doing. That's my idea. So that wheel well and this wheel well, I don't care if it does match or not, because eventually these are going to come out and get moved back here anyways, because it's going to have an S10 frame underneath it. Now, an S10 frame is just, I think it's 2 feet longer than this frame it's underneath this car right now. So I think it's going to look badass. I can't wait to start on it, but like I said, I'm not going to start on it until I can get a garage big enough where I can take my time on it. So that's the goal. Okay, so the way I'm making stuff right now, it's just a bracket. I'm just building the bracket so the roll bar can sit on there, because it needed to come up a little bit. So, and then what I will do is weld the brackets to the wheel well and be done. So that's all what I have to do. So with that being said, guys, if you guys want to follow me on this adventure of building this Kia through the summer, through the winter time, once I get a new place with a big garage, follow me. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like, hit that share, whatever you want to do. And I want to give a shout out to Bad Chad. If it wasn't for me watching his shows on YouTube and stuff like that, I probably never got the guts enough to do fabrication work. I always wanted to try it. I didn't think I was good enough. People say I wasn't good enough. But more you practice, better you get. So, me making small things like this, doing fabrication, visualizing what I see in my head to put it on a vehicle, I think I'm doing a pretty good damn job of it. So with that being said, Joker 1014's out. You guys have a good rest of the week and have a good weekend, and I will see you guys in the next video.